Slippery slopes. Foresight of danger. Foresight of societal collapse is often dismissed as a slippery slope fallacy. Let me tell you a little something about the slippery slope fallacy. If you allow enough of something that shouldn't be to be, it will eventually snowball out of control. Enough drops from a leaky pipe can fill a bucket, eventually can fill a tub, eventually can damage a floor, eventually can make a hole in the floor that goes to the bottom floor, and now your house is messed up because it was just a leaky pipe. What's the big deal? The most notable example I can think of in recent history is the legalization of gay marriage and how that has ultimately led to the attempted normalization of pedophilia. Once upon a time, back in 2015, homosexual marriage was legalized in the United States, all over, federally, if I recall correctly. Now, less than a decade later, here in 2023, people are trying to normalize pedophilia. Am I saying homosexuals are pedophiles? No, that's not what I'm saying. Listen close. What I'm saying is, 1. Acceptance of an unnatural sexual desire leads to the acceptance of all unnatural sexual desires. And before you say love is love, first of all, that is the most elementary, childish BS I have ever heard. Yeah, love is love and the color red is red. What does that mean? Nothing. It means absolutely nothing. You know what does mean something? The way humans are shaped. One has a peg, the other has a hole. 2 pegs can simulate the natural way things are done. But 2 holes, that's just laughable. You're rubbing and you're playing pretend. Just stop the madness, please. Acceptance of one unnatural sexual desire leads to the acceptance of all unnatural sexual desires. It is not a slippery slope. It is the way things occur, because that's people for you. No one was stopping homosexuals from living with each other. No one was stopping them from violating each other's orifices or scissoring vigorously. Not a single soul. But they couldn't leave well enough alone. And now, pedophilia is being normalized. One thing put its foot in the door, and everything else just barged in. You didn't see it down the road because you weren't looking down the road. The scope of your focus was right there in front of you at the legalization of gay marriage. It should have been out there into the future at the normalization of pedophilia. That's how this works. It's not a slippery slope. It happens every freaking time. You allow one little thing to go unchecked. Years down the line, this large 50-foot monster is coming, and you're like, where did this come from? She's like, no, you allowed it. You fed it when it was little. Now it's big, and it's gonna crush you and eat you. There is no slippery slope fallacy. There is a slippery slope reality every time. I said all that to say, the next time you warn someone about something, and they tell you, that's just a slippery slope fallacy, you tell them to shut their stupid face and point them to the reality of the situation. It happens every time. I'll leave this here, and in the meantime, get some sense.